hello, 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 hi. I am Spanto Piorese, but you can call me Span. How are you? How are you? How are you? I thought we could have a cup of tea. Would you like to have a cup of tea? Yeah, go on, have a cup of tea with me. Alright, so I have the tea that I have. Oh dear, the tea that I have today is, oh, it smells so good. It's a dandy chai blend. And I chose this one today out of all of the teas that I have. I chose this one because it has no caffeine in it, and I've already had 3 coffees today, so I thought it's only 11 AM and I should have something less caffeinated because I'm going to need more coffees this afternoon. Dandy chai, dandy chai, dandy chai blend. D-A-N-D-Y-C-H-A-I. So we're having a dandy chai tea. Would you like one? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So, I have this teapot. Whoop. I've already put the hot water in it. That's the teapot we're going to be using today. It's nice blue, which goes quite well, I might say. Oh, I've already spilled it. Oops. So I'm using this teapot for this tea, and I do have some really cool teacups, and the teapot goes quite well, I think, with our teacups. So these teacups have a fancy brand name, Daniel Hector, and they're just a really nice size for a quick cuppa. And they've got their matching plates, which I just think are the coolest. And these are from France, made in France, and they come with their little tray, which is so cool. I also bought some honey for me because it sweetens it up a little bit. And I also bought some sugar and this really cute little spoon, but the spoon actually is going to be a little bit not quite useful because my sugar is in packets because we don't really use much sugar. But I had to bring them just in case you wanted some. Right, so I'll just put that up here behind the honey. And last but not least, I've got one of my favourite objects, teaspoons. So we've got this golden style teaspoon, which is sort of engraved. And then this one, which I really just like the aesthetic of the wood, and then I guess they're bronze, not gold. Yeah, but I really like these two. Yeah, so I'll just put those here. So I'm thinking, if you want to try the dandy, I'll just make it in the pot. Yeah, let's just make a pot. Share a pot of tea. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So it's a very hot tea. Can you smell that? Can you smell? Oh, it smells so good. Alright, so I'm just going to do one because they are quite strong. So I'm going to put one bag in, even though usually I would put one for each person and one for the pot. But that's just if you're making like a normal Vilma, but these are quite strong herbal tea, so I'll just make one between 2 of us. Yeah, cool. Alright, no worries. that in there and just close up. That dandy chai. Dandy chai. I really quite like dirty chai coffees, which is like a chai latte with a shot of coffee in it. They're so good. But this one actually works better without milk, I find, but with just a little dash of honey. Right. So I'm just gonna use this. Just gonna use this spoon because it's my favorite, and just give that a bit of a stir. Just give it a bit of a jiggle and a stir. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that down. I think I've overfilled it. I keep accidentally spilling it a little. Terrible. So you can put the lid back on. And there's this tradition, this family way of making tea that I can never quite remember, but you've got to stir it, you've got to spin the teapot to make the tea sort of like jiggle and make it really, really nice. So you spin it 2 ways, 1 way and then once the other. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. It's usually my sister who does the stirring of the tea, so I should really learn those practices. There's dog hair on my hat. Terrible. Anyway. So you go 1 way, and then 2 the other. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour yours first, and then mine, and then I'll pour yours first. Alrighty. Let's see. This is difficult. Usually I would just use my left hand to pour and then hold with my right, but because my arm is sore, oh, some glass just flew by. Because my arm is sore, I'm having a little bit trouble getting the angles right. So excuse me if it looks a bit terrible. So that one's for you and this one's for me. And I spilled it on my leg. It's a bit hot. Cool. So, I'll give you your spoon. Would you like some sugar in yours? You would? Half a sugar? Yeah, we can do that. For sure. Alright, would you like to choose one? Alright, let's choose that one. That sounds good. Okay, I'm just going to open that sugar for you. And just pour out half onto your teaspoon. Whoop. Yeah, that's about half, I would say. Alright, we're just going to pop that into your tea. It's not coming off. Alright, and we're just going to stir that in. That looks so good. It's still a bit hot. I can feel it. It's still quite warm, so just... Oh, you like it? Okay, yeah, have a smell. Yeah, quite hot, isn't it? Oh, it smells good. Alright, we'll just leave it there to cool down a little, and then I'll hand it to you in a minute, and then we'll just put, I'm going to put a little bit of honey. This is because, and that's says mountain honey, 100% Australian honey. So I'm just gonna put some honey in mine, just like a little. There's a dog hair on that too. The joys of having pets. So let's close that up. And then my teaspoon. I like the wooden edges of my teaspoon, and just give that a stir. I'm just going to blow on it because it's a bit hot. Do you want to smell mine? It smells a bit different with the honey. Have a smell. Oh, it's a little bit hot still, I'm just going to have a sip, just a little. Oh, perfect. Right, do you want yours now? Yeah, here you go, ready? Okay, I'll just give it another stir for you and pop that by the side. Alright, here you go, this is for you. So careful, yep. You got it, yep, okay. Okay, you enjoy. Alright, enjoy, yeah. Oh, thanks. It's actually not just for aesthetic reasons, but keeps me warm. It's quite cold today. I've got my layers of jumper on and it's like a beanie but more suitable for a cup of tea picnic, such as what we're having now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stir mine a little bit more. I'm supposed to drink it, not bathe in it, Anna. Span, even. It's funny because I tend to call myself Anna when I'm in trouble, and then Span when I'm just me. Just when I'm in the good books, I'm Span, and then when I'm getting in trouble, I'm Anna, which is like my proper name, I suppose you could say. But really, I'm Spantopia Rosé. As we know, we like drinking rosé, but we can't have alcohol all the time. So sometimes it's nice to just have a nice cup of tea with a friend. Don't you think? Here, cheers. Cheers. Oh, good tea, good tea. It's nice. So how have you been, anyway? Yeah. Life has been hectic. It's just been really scary, actually. Yeah. Are you doing all your... Oh, sorry, I bumped my spoon. Are you doing all your, like, self-care things? Yeah, it's good to keep up. It's hard, isn't it? I find that even just having a shower takes energy. Yeah, you know, right? It's alright to just have a cup of tea. Thank you, yeah. No, I think it really is the spinning of the teapot that makes it so... if you know what I mean. Yeah. I think it's dandelion. Yeah, roasted dandelion root with natural chai seeds. So dandelions are those weeds that grow with the little yellow flowers, and then they fly off, little weeds. Yeah, so this is actually dandelion tea. That's pretty cool. Not made, obviously. I bought the packet. I wouldn't trust myself. What if I poisoned us? I mean, I'm a good goblin, but I'm not that good, you know. Yeah, goblin. Yeah. It's like this term, like cottage-core, but goblin, because sometimes, you know, you accidentally make poisonous tea, or on purpose make poisonous tea instead of nice tea. But I would never poison you. No, of course not. Yeah, but it's a cool aesthetic. It's like good for slugs and snails and mushrooms and froggies, and just like it's like cottagecore but actually covered in mud. Like, it's not so idealistic and perfect. Yeah, no, so I'm exploring that. I'm really liking it actually. I'm finding it doesn't have the perfectionism of cottagecore, so yeah, it has like identity change again. Yeah, I know, I'm so like that when I, yeah. Oh yeah, it's less gendered, I guess, too. Yeah, yeah. I'm nearly finished my tea. That's the problem with these tiny cups, even though they are very fancy and I do love them. They are a little bit like, just for a little cup of tea, just for like a small cup, not like a big mug like I have with my coffee mugs, just like a little cup of tea. And that's me all finished. Oh, you're still going? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just... Just gotta sit down a little bit because my legs are going numb from sitting in that angle. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, cool. We'll get another one later. Yeah. Yeah, we can have one. Oh, you're all done? Yeah, okay, I'll pop it over here. Oh, you all done. Cool, well, thank you. Thanks for coming and having a cup of tea with me. So good to have a cup of just a bit of a timeout, you know, just a bit of a timeout, just a drink, just a little escape with a friend. So nice. Yeah. Of course. Love to. Alright, I'll see you again soon. Alright, bye. Bye, good night. Alright, good night, sleep well, good night, sleep well. Good night, sleep. Wow. How do you turn this thing off?